We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. Just two normal guys hanging out, having fun, right, guy number two?
Yeah, guy number one. Watching sports with girls is a pain. They don't know the rules, there's no time to explain.
Throw me the baseball.
Now toss me the pigskin.
Now feed me the rock.
Now give me the rock.
You got mail, baby! Whoa!
He blew him.
Woo! Terry Tight! Maybe the Husky. You want to come out of the office into Seattle? Please,
I'd like
Terry
to
Tate?
see him in purple.
Get some defensive playmakers there. Welcome to the Weekly Sports Report. This is Bill K. This is Keelay.
Roughly the same idea. Just roll with it.
Dyslexic, glug glug. I don't have a problem.
You were giving me crap for last week.
Let's get it going, please. Shaky start. I got Michael J. Fox in the house.
Oh, too soon? How about Romo?
Parkinson's, that joke? Okay.
There you go.
Syracuse and a little bit of caliente agua. Oh boy. Is this Penn State thing isn't bad enough. That's almost been this, now that's cleared the way for other people to come up. And so now you have so far up to 2 accused ball boys of Syracuse University.
Ball boys are accusing.
Ball boy, right. And of Jim Boeheim's assistant coach, who's been there for 34 years, I believe.
Bernie
and
Fine, yeah.
Accused of some shady doings there. What do you make of all
I am hoping that, because there's some people that are saying that, they're just doing this for the attention because they're seeing how much attention Penn State's getting, and it's like, I hope that's not right, because if they're doing that, then they're ruining it for young boys and young girls who actually were molested. So if these guys were molested, I want them to take down Bernie Fine and everybody involved. If Bernie Fine's innocent, then I'm going to be really ticked at those 2 guys for thinking, this is a good way to make some attention for myself. No, make sure, as long as everything is good. And now, we got to still wait. It's only accusations. We haven't had anybody convicted of anything yet, but still, it doesn't look that good right now.
In dangerous position for head coach Jim Boeheim, because, he's known Bernie for he's about 50 years or so. So he's like, hey, what? That's bought some loyalty from me. So he's almost in the corner. If he's found that, this indeed did happen, oh boy, then you're going to have the head coach be, he's a, defendant to this sort of, molester. How can he still be on the team? And then you run him out of town.
Second big undoing in college sports in a year. Big doing in baseball right now, though, as a pitcher wins the MVP, Justin Verlander of the Detroit Tigers.
What?
Is that good? Is that...
Whoa!
Does he deserve that?
No. How many home runs did he hit?
He hit 0.
0. Okay. Less than conventional to have a pitcher
for sure,
win the most valuable player, but he was an absolute stud.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
You take away his performance, Detroit Tigres go nowhere.
Yes,
okay? They're not even sniffing the playoffs.
The Indians are in.
Yeah, well, kind of, well, the Cleveland connection there. So it's, you want the conventional, the home runs and the average and everything like that. But if a pitcher was really pitching lights out, you really have to reward him.
Yeah.
Honestly. So I don't see a problem with this.
The playing devil's advocate there is that he plays in 1/3 of their games. Could you hand the MVP trophy to Peyton Manning if he comes back for the last 3 games for the Colts this year and has a wonderful season?
Yeah.
But baseball is different from other sports. Baseball is different from football, from basketball. You do have players that only play 1/3 of the time. And if in that 1/3 of the time the team makes or breaks whether or not the team actually goes to the playoffs, as this happened with Verlander, you got to reward the guy. He was absolutely lights out when he was on the mound. He led them into the playoffs, did really good stuff. Number 2 in the balloting was Jacoby Ellsbury, part of the biggest collapse in sports history. Should he really get the MVP? No offense, Jacoby.
Yeah.
They still got to define exactly his MVP best player or best player on best team. But all aside, Verlander deserves it.
Give it to JV.
Give it to JV.
Stud. College football, you have a lot of tops going to, not nearly bottoms, just because, the computer thinks about it and mulls it over. Yeah. I just think it's some 90s computer, just, when it prints, it's got the little holes on the side.
Hey, thanks for the sex, early 90s printer.
Much of my youth was spent listening to that in the other room because my dad's computer's in the other room, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's probably going the 28.8, the internet connection.
That stuff off the sides.
Yeah.
That wasn't sports.
So, you still have the BCS computer doing all this work because Oklahoma State lost. Oregon Ucks lost. And Oklahoma, 2 Sooners, they lost to Baylor.
Thank you, RG3. Your hot quarterback?
I'll take that.
Wouldn't that be fun?
As long as he's, he better not get Tavares. We believe in him. I don't, Pete. Okay, Pom Pete. So you have So you have the college world now with the UW and going down to Corvallis. These are supposed to be winnable games. We were talking about it last week. The Cougars and Beavers.
Well, you had the Beavers. You had them beaten by double.
Double digits.
I think I had like by 10 or a single or one score. Figure it'd be a
So
little
we win,
closer.
yeah.
Blown out the other way?
What?
Are you kidding me?
What?
You want a sandwich?
What?
You go down to Reser Stadium and it's like, all right, we got to get this. And I understand Nick Montana, starting this game, so kind of less than ideal. But then you have some sort of, then Keith Price comes in later and leads him on a drive. That's great. Supposedly hurt, so what? He just takes 3 quarters.
Here's my
off,
thing. My one issue with that is a few weeks ago, Pete Carroll did the same thing with Charlie Whitehurst and Tavares Jackson, and he was getting raked over the coals by Seattle fans.
I had to rake 'em across the coals.
Sark does it, and it's like, well, no, it was not okay. It was kind of undermining Montana, who was trying to make his first start as a freshman. It wasn't picked up at all by the defense, by the way.
Yeah.
99 yards.
And a one.
And a hitting one.
Yeah.
He was standing in his end zone for like 20 seconds, like, oh man, I'm really excited for this throw.
Also
Oh look, another
and...
purple just fell.
Whoa!
52 yards later.
Yep.
So that's disgusting. Moving on, though, we had the basketball team. They also played a basketball game that was winnable.
Wow.
How'd they do?
More than
How'd that
winnable.
go?
St. Louis. I don't know where they're going to go in the postseason.
Somewhere Nelly's excited.
I don't know how many Sweet 16s they have hanging up in their the gym there for how many. This at 50-25 at halftime. The Huskies were down. Okay?
Absolutely mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. Mind-boggling?
Mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling, isn't it?
Did you just say mind-boggling?
Yeah, mind-boggling. When things are so crazy, it gets your thoughts all trapped like in a bottle.
You have to rectify this, giggity, because this is a problem, okay? St. Louis. I don't even know the team. St. Louis.
Billikens.
Oh, okay.
Just to calm you down, if you think about it, unfortunately I don't have the stats right in front of me, but Lorenzo Romar usually has one real stinker non-conference game almost every year where just everything's out of sorts, and from the sound of it, really was out of sorts. Now they can regroup, and they're going to go play that powerhouse from
Houston Baptist.
Oh, okay, so not Clyde Drexler and Hakeem Elijah. Okay.
No.
Hakeem Elijah, not Hakeem yet.
Yeah. Just a little side note to that too. Tony Roten taking things a little bit serious, and I like this. That he's going to take a little break from Twitter. He's going to go, hey, I'm going to take care of this. I won't be on here for a little while. We got to make sure things are good. Kind of reminiscent about Isaiah Thomas. Got a little serious there. Hey, want to get off Twitter?
Good.
He became cold-blooded.
Thomas, shake, crossover, step back. At the buzzer, Washington wins it. On a last-second day, cold-blooded.
We're still early in the season, though. It's hard to worry about it.
Speaking of cold-blooded, how about those Seahawks in St. Louis? Same city. Taking care
How
of
about
business.
them apples?
Now, here's
Bradford
the
out of the
thing.
boot and into a problem, into Red Bryant's arms.
Whoa! Good for him.
Played some tight end in high school. He knew exactly what to do. Get off me, he said to Austin
Pettis, probably.
Okay,
I don't know.
Pettis,
But
yeah.
here's the thing. The Seahawks won against Baltimore. Now that they've won a second game, that's 2 in a row.
Oh.
If they win this week against Washington, that's called a winning streak.
We won a game yesterday. And if we win one today, that's 2 in a row. We win one tomorrow, that's called a winning streak.
Which is kind of interesting because you had, early on in the season, just kind of phone it in. Just lose.
Suck for luck.
And then all of a sudden now, wow, we start winning a few games and we could be potential wild card. anyone see this turnaround happening?
Not this guy. We're going to get more into the future schedule in a sec, but on the St. Louis game, I have to say, this is something good teams do. And I'm not saying we're a good team yet, don't get me wrong.
Nah.
But good teams beat up on pansies. And they did. It was great in St. Louis.
Steven Jackson held the 42 yards rushing. I mean, he was in his 40s, and he just made Bradford. I mean, the corners played great. Defense is shut down. I don't know if the Seahawks can have a little training camp for the Huskies, or Holt can maybe attend. But that's how you play some defense.
Right.
Seahawks are fun to watch.
Now, what's going to be fun to watch on Saturday is going to be the Apple Cup. I hope.
Yeah.
Because the Cougars are without their top 2 quarterbacks, a lacerated liver, by the way, for Holiday. That sounds absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
And I'm a Husky, and this week I'm really a Husky over a Cougar, but get well soon, buddy. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, especially Ferris. He's a local kid, Ferris Saxon.
Totally cool with that. But you got Lobosal going for the Cougs. For the Huskies, you've got Price, who will play the whole game. Well, he'll start.
Yeah, no. Montana will come into the third quarter when some momentum happens.
So what do you got? Who do you got winning this game?
This kind of turned into the I don't care anymore game. Because, we were saying...
I just don't care anymore.
Okay.
I don't care for Joe.
I'm going to jump off the bridge, Jimmy Stewart style. Life's not living anymore. I want to get out of here.
I want to live again.
Because, essentially you had Wazoo, if they beat, Utah, which went to overtime, by the way.
Okay?
Yeah. Well, we were getting our butts handed to us.
Then all of a sudden they have
Utah.
a lot more fire to get into a bowl game if they beat us. And so now it's like they lost that, they don't get in a bowl game. We can't pad our record into 8-4 anymore because we already lost at Oregon State. So it's almost like, great, if we lose, we're 6-6, whoopty crap. If we win, we're 7-5. Just 7-5 doesn't sound that much better than 6-6 because mathematically it's just one number away.
However, regular season wise, we went 5 wins Stark's first year, 6 wins last year. It would be 7 this year, so it would be that ladder
I guess
upward.
if we have to chart progress here,
That's the way to do it.
I'll give UW the win here just because I hope they finish strong, but my motivation for the game has dwindled to goose egg.
I'm going to say UW is going to win 49-42.
Ooh,
they're going to need all 49 of those points.
Oof.
Never mind. 49-45 because it's going to be that kind of ball game. Because the defense isn't going to stop them.
And what do you got with the Hawks and Skins here coming up? The Washington D.C. Washington Redskins.
Remember when the Skins were one of the feel-good stories?
Yeah.
They were 3-1. Everyone was saying, "Oh yeah."
Yep.
Not anymore. I think the Hawks are going. You know what I want to see? I want to see 0 touchdowns out of the Skins.
Yeah.
I'll take a field goal because Rex might be able to get them close-ish, but I want the Hawks defense to shut them out. I still don't really trust the offense. I'll say it's 20-3.
Okay. I do have the Seahawks winning here, and I kind of hate Rex Grossman just because
he's a Super Bowl
looks like
quarterback.
a Super Bowl quarterback. Put him in the ranks of greats like Dilfer.
Dilfer at least won his Super Bowl.
He did. Thanks to the defense. It is time for a victory formation. Let's kneel this sucker out. You want to start off a little
I would like to
story
end with a serious
here.
story, give him his due.
Okay,
so,
I want to put in the BS in the BCS. I'm a little sick of all this little computer and the rankings and the so-and-so lost, but then they didn't, and then there's a 3-way tie. A shared championship, that's not a championship.
91.
I'm sorry. In Miami's trophy case, that's just as much as Washington's trophy case. A shared championship, that's a mind boggler. Okay, we fixed that. So it's like, please, can we just have a playoff system, okay? Division 2 does it. I don't know why Division 1 can't. That makes the most amount of sense. You can still have your little bowl games, but just have someone figured out the way so that we have a true national champion and give the other teams who, don't really have a chance to prove themselves, because a team like Houston, they're going to go undefeated. Do you think they're going to get a bowl bid? No. But they don't even have a chance to say, oh, well, they'd lose to da-da-da, because was Baylor supposed to beat Oklahoma?
Or so, and you're like, do they have a chance?
And so, make a playoff is the only true way to get a championship, and just have a pool of teams to where, okay, you're undefeated, well, let's at least have you, get tested against, other teams.
I just found out I'm retarded, and I'm just calling to let you know you might want to get yourself tested.
Playoff system, please.
And on a somber note, Greg Hallman, Mariners outfielder, was murdered this past week, and I just want to send out our thoughts and prayers to his family. A promising young outfielder snuffed out way too soon. Thoughts and prayers to you, the Hallman family.
Okay. For a somber weekly sports report, I am Keelay. He is Bill K. We's out.